Marsh Harrier. You are a stunning bird, and you have these amazing penetrating yellow eyes. How far can you see with those?
I'm not actually sure how far I can see exactly, but I know that I can see a really long way, and they're really great for picking up small rodents hidden in the reed bed, and that's typically what I tend to go after.
How do you stalk and catch your prey? Do you hover, or do you swoop down from a great distance?
Yeah, it's quite actually an easy-looking hunt. I tend to fly really slowly over the reed bed, and when I spot my prey, I'll almost just drop down onto the reed bed, nice and calm and cool, and land right on it.
You have unusually long legs and extra large talons. What's the largest animal you've killed?
I've never thought about the largest animal I've killed. I think probably the largest one I can think about is a rat. Quite a large-sized rat I've managed to get before.
And how successful are you at catching your prey? Would you say 1 in every 10 attempts, or less, or more?
I think probably 1 in 10 at least, maybe even up to 1 in 5. But I feel pretty confident in my hunting success rate.
You have a very unique courtship display in midair. Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, thank you. It is a very unique one. So what I do is when I find a female that I like the look of, I'll go up into the air and kind of fall and tumble and do this routine. And if the female really likes it, she'll come and join me and occasionally fall together and even hold each other's talons. And it's really just to practice so that when the female's on her nest, I can go and give her food and perform this again, but in doing it, we'll transfer food to each other.
Would you consider yourself a good parent?
I would think so. Some years I've had up to 2 or 3 partners, and I've provided food for all of them at the same time. So I would say being able to help up to 3 nests is pretty good parenting.
Do you help with nest building?
I don't help with the nest building that we put the chicks in, but sometimes I'll make little false nests around, and that'll help trick predators that are nearby. We have some stoats and some weasels can often get to our chicks and eggs, so that helps protect them and give a little false nest for them to go to instead.
Does anything ever make you cross?
Not particularly, I don't think. I think I'm quite a chilled, laid-back kind of bird. I enjoy just being on the reed bed and flying over it, and just seeing the calmness that's here really is quite relaxing.
What are you most proud of?
I think I'm most proud of the area that I'm in. I think I've seen the contributions that I've made to the area, and the way that it's grown in the last few years, I think is really quite amazing.
What contributions have you made?
I can help control the rodent population, which then means that other nests and other birds have less threats to them.
Would we miss you if your species disappeared altogether?
Yeah, I would think you'd definitely miss me. I'm an important part of the food chain as well, because I help control the animals underneath me. So we've got the rats, the other rodents that go after other birds, and I help the smaller birds' eggs, I guess, grow more efficiently. Yeah, I think you would miss me.
What would you say is your best feature?
I think my best feature is probably my wings. They're tri-coloured wings, so they go from brown at the base to a light grey with a black tip, and it's really quite a striking look. And the action that my wings perform and the control that they give me when I'm flying is really amazing.
What gets you excited?
Well, at the moment, I think what I'm most excited for is the sky dancing. It's coming to that time of year for me where I can start to lock talons with my partners and, have a really great time in the air.
Is there anything else unusual about you that we might not know?
Yeah, something that you might not know is, in the past, all Marsh Harriers used to go to North Africa over winter to stay in the warm. But I've found in recent years, I don't mind staying here. I found that it's warm enough, and it means that I don't have to expend a bunch of energy flying all that way. And I can actually start building my nest earlier and finding my partner. And I find it more beneficial to stay nowadays.
If you had a message for us, what would it be?
Yeah, I think my message for humans would be kind of just let nature be nature. We've lost a lot of my natural habitat recently. A lot of wetlands aren't wetlands anymore, they're farmlands or buildings, and I'd really like to have more opportunities and places that I can go. So yeah, just let nature be nature.